Hello guys. Okay, I just wanted to analyze CADJPY with you guys, and yeah, I'll tell you my bias on this. Okay, so starting on the weekly, just adjust this. Um, let's mark our levels. I can see we have a level of resistance here, weekly resistance. Overall, the trend is bearish on the weekly. Okay, you can see that. But currently, since the trend is bearish on the weekly, price is currently retracing on the bearish trend, weekly trend. So the prices are more likely to be bullish. The trend is more likely to be bullish on the daily time frame. So you know we have a resistance level here. Okay, let's mark off the support level on the daily. So we know that we in some sort of like a ranging market. On the daily, the CADJPY is sort of like ranging, but it's still in a corrective manner because of the weekly bearish pressure. Okay, let me just mark off these levels, and then we'll determine bias anytime soon from now. We have a level of resistance here, and we have a level of support here. Every time price comes here, it bounces off as support. Every time price comes here, it bounces off as resistance. Looking at price now, it's okay. Let me just adjust this. We've got a nice up. Okay, we've got a nice bullish trend here. So we're still in a bullish momentum. So we're obviously going to be looking for buys if we're gonna swing on this pair. Let me just make my trend lines to be visible. Hope you guys can see that. Yeah, obviously looking to buy here because of the bullish pressure. Yeah. Okay, let me just extend this to here. And let me put an alert so I can know that this is a weekly resistance zone. So this is a weekly resistance zone. You know that be prices are more likely to sell actually when price gets here. But looking at price right now, it's kind of like bullish. So let's go to our main time frame where we have our entries and everything. So we can see prices. This was like an impulsive move, a correction, and an impulsive move, and price came back down here in a corrective manner, and price shot up impulsively. So we're in an impulsive move. So the thing with our strategy is that it's a break and retest strategy. So since we're in a bullish trend, we're looking for a level of resistance to break. After a level of resistance breaks, we're waiting for a retest to come back to that level that broke. So resistance is gonna break and then it's gonna come back to test as a new level of support. Just like here, this was a level of resistance. Okay, let me just mark off this level so you guys can see it well. This was a level of resistance. This here was a level of resistance. So this one was a level of resistance. Let's just go back to it. Okay, there's nothing here. We actually have something, but like we're not gonna take that. It doesn't really count that much. Only this level of resistance counts. And then price actually broke this level of resistance and now it's coming back to retest this level. I don't think a Fibonacci would be. I don't think a Fibonacci would be convenient considering that prices are overbought. So price is gonna come back to a 0.38.2% level of the Fibonacci retracement. So price is gonna retrace 8% of the bullish move. I don't really take the 8% levels that much into consideration. They don't really play that much weight on my strategy as far as Fibonacci levels are concerned. So what I'm actually looking at, I'm looking for price to give me signals for me to buy on this level. So I'm looking to go long here at this level. So my stop loss is actually gonna be below this level here, since it was a level of support broke. Now prices are coming back to retest. So if price breaks this level, this is when I know that prices are actually in a bearish momentum, since they are breaking structure lows. They're breaking lows because this is a low. It's actually a higher low. If price comes here and breaks this level, it's likely to create a higher high, a lower high on this level here. Come back and retest. But since price broke a level of resistance, now we're looking for price to come back and retest here and give us some sort of confirmation for us to go bullish here. And our take profit is actually going to be, I'd actually be looking to take profits here. Okay, let me just take that off. Need a horizontal way. I'm actually going to be looking to take profits here, either here, or if prices feel the need to actually push up or even have like more bullish pressure, I might be looking to take profits here or even in the soul. But for the time being, this level pays the most weight. And look here how we can actually. So this is actually going to be first take profit. I don't really want it to be that more visible. I don't really want to have it to be more visible. It's actually going to distract me. So still visible. Okay. I'm actually looking for price to actually gauge here. So this will be our first take profit here, and it actually make a fairly decent reward from the risk reward ratio, however you want to call it. So I know if price gives me a signal here, I'm actually going to enter here. My stop loss is here, and then this is my first target. I'm actually going to make 2.48%, which is a fairly decent reward from the risk. And if prices breaks this highs, I'm not actually going to take profit same time. I'm actually going to look for price action and see what price is going to do. And if price breaks here, I'm looking to take my take profit to the upside and actually scale in. Not necessarily scale in. I'm actually going to scale in if price comes back. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. I'm actually going to scale in if price comes back and gives me the same setup it gave me here. Just like here, break, retest, and push to the upside, break, retest, and push to the upside. That's the only time I'm actually going to be looking to scale in. But for the time being, okay, let me take these off. For the time being, what I'm looking for, sorry guys, I'm looking for price to come here, give me some weak rejections, either on the 4 hour or 1 hour, and then I'm actually going to enter on the weak rejections and then push to the upside. And then if prices breaks here, but if price gives me some sort of rejections here, I'm actually gonna trail my stop loss, and then if price takes me out, then I'm actually gonna look for this to actually enter again. But if price doesn't take me out and actually breaks this, I'm actually gonna trail all this move to the upside and probably even up to here. Sorry about that guys. Probably okay, yeah, up to here. And notice the reward from the risk. We're actually risking a percentage to gain like 10%, and this is possible guys. These things sometimes happen. These guys with rewards actually are actually present in the market some other times. But for the time being, let's just be reasonable and look to take this. What is this? A 1 is to 5.55% risk to reward ratio. So yeah, that is my bias on the Canadian dollar JPY. Thanks, guys.